Todd.
Yeah.
Zach Pickens, Superstar X Factor.
What's up? For real?
Let's go.
Oh,
Hell
you
yeah.
put it on him?
No, nigga, he's from the draft. I told you he flexed both
Oh,
arms.
for real? He's Superstar X Factor? That's what's up.
Superstar X Factor. They didn't flex both arms, nigga. They flexed it one.
Yeah, my right end flexed. I know.
What? This nigga's Todd. This nigga's Superstar X Factor on the D line, nigga. Let's get it.
Oh,
let me unlock his down. Zach Pickens.
I thought you took the D line also.
Nigga, Zach Pickens is the D line.
Oh, the D tackle you mean?
Yeah,
oh, okay. I'm thinking the other Pickens. Yeah, I was going to take him right after you took him.
You should have took him, bro.
Ready to get started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle.
You put my name, he's white.
Return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let me get a first look at these DBs in Seattle.
Yeah, dumbass gave that man
listen, don't talk about no one being a dumbass.
Gave that man
Please don't, bro.
Derwin James. He still got
this dude got a quarterback, got a pick back, drafted a quarterback.
Yep, I sure did. I'm keeping him too. Beat.
Huh? What an idiot.
During that decade, 2 Super Bowl wins. The Packers had 1. And these two, of course, they met in the playoffs a season ago as well. And it was the Packers behind
fuck
2
escape artists. They done gave this nigga bazooka,
Adams,
quick draw, and tight out.
Who beat the Seahawks 28-23.
This nigga getting that. Nigga, let me see what the fuck I'm working on. What am I going to build him? Keep building him in strong arm or build him in scrambler? Or improviser?
Flushed out
Spencer Rattler.
And a
flag
comes in as that one falls incomplete.
He's just a 71 right now.
See who this is on.
Keep building this nigga, bro.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They give that nigga some God traits.
It look like all the
Lamar Jackson.
all Lamar Jackson traits.
Trash? Did you say trash or trash?
He get hot rod master.
So now it's 3rd and
get hot
long.
rod master.
Remember, they
Lamar?
also lose a down on the grounding call. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
I don't know what I'm going to build him at. I don't know. I'm going to see. I should have built him at
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yeah,
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
What's up with you, bro?
Scott here as he gets this one away. He'll take it at the 42. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Yeah, and I put that lurk on dude. That made that man hold the field down.
Name this nigga Jimmy Dix, nigga.
Naeem Hines, his first carry, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Black, it gotta be a black. It got Willie Beeman. That's
Boy,
it gotta be a black movie quarterback,
I
nigga.
know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, with that continuity,
what that means, naming him Willie Beeman is
playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebacker.
Wanna let you name him?
You're exactly right.
No, you can't name him Willie Beeman.
The defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance.
Oh, like
believing
really?
you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Fuck, I'm just going to ask you.
nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Kenny Clark
no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
You said what? What
10 at the 21-yard line.
On second down now, it's Hines.
His name is Will E.
Down inside the 15.
His name is Will.
7 yards
Will
on the carry. Make
like
it 34.
W-I-L-L-E.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they've got third and short.
Running.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good red zone run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run with Hines. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 30.
Yeah.
So a change of possession here.
Lotion ready?
And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say, when you're running the big-time races. It means they got out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Hines. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 20.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Hines. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And this one also slow in developing, as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's the 3rd and 11.
5 years, 117.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they stop him short of the 1st, as he can only get to the 20. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They snap it to Herbert. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7, Packers nothing.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love from the gun. That's complete to John Ross. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Where's this nigga Mike Vogel go? He's not getting his quarterback.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay.
Right. But listen, though, this the thing.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
He don't need him.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see
Eric, you had to go to work for 2 hours?
So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A quick throw out to Lockett. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And able to find Dorsett. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Hines. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Not against, you can't even have 86 against the secondary in your division.
This time for Justin Herbert. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL.
Okay. That punter can run that motherfucker, Todd.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh, nigga down drafted that punter up 36 overall. Had 93 speed.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Packers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go! Touchdown already, baby!
And And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Who you playing, Chris?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Pick it! Oh, my
God. The Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Love. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
You got Herm on clamps.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Pick up a 3. Brings up second.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert.
At the Packers' 17-yard line.
And this will be incomplete.
What'd you say, Trez? That's how you're going to have the Ravens?
Complete on the throwaway.
Hmm?
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So you're going to have the Ravens on clamps?
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Hines. And
he just brought that pick off Maine, man. Come on.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. This is Hines, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
11-yard line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Herbert now. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal.
A 28-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here
you got router practice for this first one.
Off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Love. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change.
Check your living room.
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert off of play action. He'll buy some time right. And that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Herbert. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Made my QB fumble, bro.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Man.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it.
Yeah.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort.
This nigga decaf. What the fuck?
The defense got the stop
decaf, whatever the fuck his name is.
Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. And if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
Love now on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
They playing too?
Here's Love. He'll find Aguara complete, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now a first down carry by Jones. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just put their ears back and get after him now.
Live is on YouTube.
Now a second down throw for Love here. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Come on. He got to make that throw.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's first and 10 at the 14.
93.
Operating from the gun, Love. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And now look at him go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
That shit dead.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Love and the Packers now with a first and 10 at the 40. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
The ball carrier. Trey Flowers on the stop. 2 yards on the
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10.
Nobody trying to hit you raggedy ass loose anyway.
From the gun, Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a first and 10. Operating from the gun. Love. And that'll be incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something.
You got two rookies. Which one?
They're going for it on 4th. Again, it's Love.
What are you, retarded?
It's caught. Jones. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does.
You said the rookie. There's 2 fucking rookies.
Looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard
I'm
gain,
doing next.
and it all
Fuck
works
you.
out. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And
what is it? X Factor?
Oh, he dropped it. Let's go. Let's fucking go, boy. I was burnt like shit.
Faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
I was going like shit, boy. I don't know what he's thinking about. You got to punt this.
You might not know. You got to pause it if you don't.
Going back to Love.
Why you punting?
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And nothing but daylight ahead. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here. And now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert.
Because he's Spanish.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Patrick Queen on the tackle.
It's a gain of 8.
Brings up
a play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Intended for Naheem.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
They'll try at least score.
Hines. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Here's Herbert. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Oh, this made me pump fake?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive
look
underway.
at the bell off
no
this
doubt
nigga
this
game,
is
bro.
not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. The drive starts with a completion left side. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert following the
that
turnover.
was a pick. Why you hit him?
To the right side, complete to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Okay, hit him. The ball went the other way, man.
Completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down
Let's go, Pickens! Fucking monster!
A gain of
Let's
13.
fucking go!
It's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
You said what, Jeremy?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I didn't think he was going to catch that shit. I just threw that shit.
Now it's Herbert. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he
Shit, with a receiver like that, hell yeah. The fuck?
touchdown.
Nigga, all you going to do is run man with them quarters.
And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Seahawks. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener.
Fake field goal don't work no more?
This has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12.
Yeah, he definitely stopped that shit. That shit definitely don't work.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Love's pass.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. But they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That nigga don't go conservative.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in some situations,
battle for it, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys?
I think he was on the one.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on it.
And he loses the football a second time. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Second and short now following the fumble. Out of the shotgun.
Now I switched his position,
throw deep downfield.
he will not.
Oh, I could have did that.
He's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I did it after the draft.
CD, this defense, I mean, at this rate, they're just having fun.
Usually it doesn't, though. For some reason, on some players it does. I don't know.
Defense, you're saying, hey, let the
what's the thing? His unlocked too.
This going on? No one wants to come out of the game. They're all on their shot at picking off a pass.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive.
Fucking pick.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
He was taken down by
He was normal. I drafted him in the first round.
It's a
At
gain
least
of
be a
5.
fucking
Brings up
superstar.
2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
All this nigga doing, throw that motherfucker to Metcalf, bro.
Action.
Fuck.
Incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Dorsett.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Hines on a toss play. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I think he did.
Oh, he overthrew him! Oh!
Right back to him on 1st down.
There.
He's got a 1st down and then some.
Hell yeah, that's right there.
And down to the 29-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Britain, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right